What would you do if you found yourself lost deep in a forest where ordinary sunlight never reaches? Imagine standing before a strange little hut that balances upon giant, scaly legs, spinning gently as if dancing under the moonlight. Surrounding it is a fence made entirely of human bones, with skulls glowing eerily with ghostly blue flames, seemingly watching your every move. Behind its door is none other than Baba Yaga, an ancient witch, a forgotten goddess, and the mysterious guardian of the gate between two worlds. But who exactly is Baba Yaga? Is she a fearsome monster or a wise protector? Do you dare to step inside her realm to uncover ancient secrets that might forever change how you view the hidden strength and fears within yourself? If you're ready to uncover some of the most fascinating myths and mysteries from around the world, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss a new story. Join me, because the greatest stories are still waiting to be told. In the ancient Slavic imagination, the forest was not just a collection of trees. It was a living entity, a mysterious realm where the normal rules of reality unravel. To enter it was to step into a world suspended between the familiar and the otherworldly, between life and death. Baba Yaga's home hut on chicken legs is no mere building. It's a sentient being, a guardian standing at the border of worlds. This hut can run, spin, and turn on its giant legs. It only opens its door when the correct magical words are spoken. Without them, it's an impossible fortress. This image might seem fantastical, but it has roots in reality. For centuries, nomadic peoples like the Sami in northern Europe built food storehouses raised on tall tree stumps to protect supplies from animals and moisture. To an outsider, these might look like huts standing on giant bird legs, perhaps the origin of Baba Yaga's legendary home. But beyond architecture, the hut symbolizes a liminal spacier place of transformation and mystery. To cross its threshold is to leave behind the world of the living and enter a realm of magic, spirits, and the dead. It is a physical and metaphysical gateway. No story captures Baba Yaga's essence better than that of Vasilisa the Beautiful, a young girl sent into the forest by her cruel stepmother to fetch fire from the witch. Vasilisa carries with her a magical wooden doll, a gift from her dying mother. This doll is more than a toy, it is her intuition personified, a connection to ancestral wisdom and inner guidance. Despite the cruel tasks Baba Yaga set separating grains from dirt, cleaning impossible messes, the doll helps Vasilisa succeed. This symbolizes the power of inner wisdom, intuition, and resilience. The doll's silent work at night reflects how our subconscious can help us overcome overwhelming challenges. When Vasilisa returns carrying Baba Yaga's fiery skull, it's not just light she brings back, it is justice and transformation. The skull's burning gaze destroys the wicked stepmother and stepsisters, a symbolic purging of toxicity and oppression. This tale reminds us that true power comes not from external forces, but from the courage to trust ourselves, even in the darkest woods of life. Baba Yaga's iconic tools, mortar she flies in, the pestle she steers with, and the broom she uses to sweep away her tracks are deeply symbolic. These are everyday objects tied to traditional women's roles, grinding grain, cooking, and cleaning. But Baba Yaga twists them into instruments of power and mystery. Her mortar becomes a flying chariot, transforming a symbol of domestic labor into a vehicle of magical pursuit and destruction. The broom doesn't just clean, it erases her presence, allowing her to move unseen, a guardian of secrets and boundaries. Through this, Baba Yaga embodies the wild feminine power lurking behind mundane appearance, power that is both creative and destructive, nurturing and fearsome. The fence surrounding Baba Yaga's domain, made from human bones and skulls, whose eye sockets burn with eerie flames, is one of the most chilling images in folklore. But it's not merely a frightful decoration. It is a profound symbol of death's inevitability and Baba Yaga's dominion over life's ultimate threshold. Each skull represents a failed trial, a soul consumed and transformed into a warning for others. The fence marks the boundary between the living world and the underworld, a liminal zone where Baba Yaga reigns as gatekeeper. Here, death is not an end, but a transformation, a passage that Baba Yaga controls with ruthless justice. To understand Baba Yaga, we must look beyond fairy tales to pre-Christian Slavic religion. She's believed to be a vestige of an ancient triple goddess, archetyped maiden, mother, and crone. Baba Yaga embodies the crone, the fierce, old woman of winter, endings, and deep wisdom. Similar figures appear across European Slavic Morana, the Scottish kayak, and the Germanic Frau Holich representing death, winter, and transformation. With Christianity's spread, these powerful female deities were demonized, recast as witches or monsters. Baba Yaga is thus a goddess in exile, stripped of divinity, but retaining her primal power in folklore as a fearsome witch. Baba Yaga is not a simple villain. She's an arbiter of worthiness. She tests those who come seeking her help, challenging their courage, wisdom, and respect. Those who fail become part of her macabre fence. Those who succeed gain magical gifts or knowledge. Her role is akin to the archetypal donor in folklore, the figure who puts the hero through trials to earn a reward. Interestingly, Baba Yaga is often portrayed as three sisters, echoing the universal motif of the three fates who control destiny. She is a guardian of the cosmic order, presiding over transformation and rebirth, not simply a wicked witch to be feared. Psychologists like Carl Jung see Baba Yaga as the embodiment of the terrible mother archetype, part of the psyche representing fear, dependency, and the threat to individual growth. The hut, familiar yet monstrous, is an uncanny space, both home and predator, symbolizing the threshold to maturity. The trials Vasilisa endures represent the painful process of individuation, breaking free from dependency, facing inner darkness, and emerging empowered. The story is a metaphor for the journey we all must take towards self-knowledge and independence. Unlike many female figures in folklore, Baba Yaga is defined by independence, not her relationships to men. She's neither wife nor conventional mother, but a sovereign force rooted in nature and ancient wisdom. Her power is wild, untamable, and self-defined, a symbol of female strength outside patriarchal norms. In a world often hostile to independent women, Baba Yaga endures as a fierce icon of radical femininity, reminding us that power need not be domesticated to be legitimate. Baba Yaga's influence stretches far beyond folklore. In 1874, composer Modest Mussorgsky immortalized her in The Hut on Fowl's Legs, a wild, percussive piano piece capturing her terrifying flight. During Soviet times, Baba Yaga was softened into a bumbling antagonist in animations, reflecting political efforts to tame folklore. Today, she appears in video games like Tomb Raider as a mysterious, mechanized witch, showing her remarkable adaptability. Even in Hollywood, her name symbolizes an unstoppable, terrifying force, albeit sometimes distorted from her true feminine roots. Baba Yaga is many things: a monster and a goddess, a destroyer and a giver, a fearsome test and a source of wisdom. Her story is an invitation to face fear, to embrace transformation, and to recognize the wild power within. She stands at the threshold of the known and unknown, death and rebirth, chaos and order. In knocking on her door, we confront the deepest parts of ourselves, and in doing so, we may discover not just a terrifying witch of the woods, but the ancient, untamable spirit of life itself.